Hello ladies and gentlemen, I have time to record a quick video for my work, obviously 9 to 5, but even on the 9 to 5 you gotta get it right. I get to do this. I have the option to chart while I'm trading, literally. Shout out to Drusy Banks, because I remember him in a podcast, I think it was with the Forex Beginner podcast. He mentioned that he used to have literally the same thing right here. Like I'm really working the 9 to 5. Obviously I have to take care of my job, but if you have a chance, do it. My previous job, I didn't have a chance to look at the charts and chart up when I was on the clock, and I know I'm not supposed to do this. This is not my time. This is the company's time, but I'm gonna get it done regardless. So I took this trade earlier, USD CAD longs, right before the New York session opened, right before 5:30. Today we had news at it's 9:26 right now. I kind of recorded this quick because also my coworker's about to pull up too. So you can see we had news at 5:30. USD unemployment claims came out lower than expected, so that's good for the currency. And what did it do? The US dollar shot up. I already knew price was gonna shut up since before, right? Look at this, the previous daily low. Obviously this is a daily high. This price might still come to this zone right here, create another higher low here, and we might actually re-enter the trade, possibly, right? Possibly, if it does so and so, reject here and create a higher low. But let me explain the first trade, right? So price tested the previous daily low, which is a strong, obviously strong demand that gave us this push all the way up here. Gave us a 80 push to the upside. Obviously USD CAD trade. The last trade that I took was the UJ trade from yesterday, which was a break even, and after that is USD CAD. And obviously before that was a stupid ass stop off from yesterday, but it gave us 80 pips on this push to the upside. Price tested it again and gave us a 30-minute bullish engulfing candle. This is on the 30-minute. Price broke on the 30-minute, and after 30-minute, on the 30-minute, I think I talked about it, after the bullish engulfed on the 30-minute, price failed to break the daily low and create a higher low. This is where I got in. That's somewhere right here, and price literally flew. Literally, as I was thinking, I talked about it in the previous video from yesterday, the simpler the setup is, the more likely it will actually go into your direction. The more you overcomplicate shit, it's literally not even worth it. So I gotta get back to work, but I'm gonna be hawking this right now, so we could possibly get a second entry, possible second entry, if someone does reject here and create a higher low here. If it doesn't break, if it actually breaks below and creates a lower high, then possible shorts, obviously, to continue all the way to the downside to possibly 144. But right now the video cut off, but like I was saying, this is a nice area to look for on USD CAD right now. It could be a possible re-entry or a possible new position for sales if so price does decide to break below something like this. Then that would it would make the sales unvalid. I was trying to make up a new word. I don't think unvalified is a new word. I don't think unvalified is a word, so it's not valified, right? But price could still be bullish if it does reject this zone. So that was the reason for this trade. Probably go still over later today after the workout, which I gotta hit legs today. Hope you know to anybody watching this. I'll probably post a drive talk after this if I do one. If not, because I don't do one every day. I do one when you feel like the thoughts are coming, or when you feel like the energy is there, right? You don't fake shit. You only do it when it feels correct. So peace and love to anybody watching this. Now back to work. Yo, hello ladies and gentlemen. This is a video, quick little lunch talk on my work. I'm about to have a meal, but we gotta go over the charts. Yesterday I took another trade after the USD CAD buys, the 40 pip buys. I took shorts on GU, and I didn't forget. I went to sleep without. Well, yeah, I did forget because I was too tired, because I didn't even record the workout, or I didn't even record a drive talk yesterday. So I'm just gonna add this to the video from yesterday, which is, this is two days in a row, 2 different days, but in the same video. But yeah, this was a trade from yesterday, the last trade from yesterday. As you can see, New York session trade, last trade of the day. Yesterday price had tested previous supply at 132, which is this one right here. Right? I thought price was gonna do something like this. After this drop right here, strong ass drop, price tested it and it started melting, and then it did a double top. Somewhere right here it says that somewhere right here it says that it had closed in as a double top below. And look, price needed to break structure below here, something like this, and it didn't happen. And I got out minus 6 pips, which was good because price literally would have really hit stop loss. And today I could have gotten in on previous supply, new demand buys. Right, we previously had strong supply. In the future, we're either gonna have supply again, or we're gonna have break above and have a demand above. So I missed out on this chunk. I was targeting this high right here. And then today, I got in on USD CAD buys as well. Only secured 19 pips, and the rest came back to stop me out at man, it keeps on. My charger doesn't work anymore. It keeps on. Like it's not charging my phone. And if it's not charging my phone, it's not passing connection to the computer. So I got in USD CAD longs again because the 15-minute impulse trade was respected. I'll probably go over it again this later after more in detail. But price test to the 15-minute impulse respected it perfectly. I missed the entry, but I still got in, and I still caught 19 pips, which if I could see on do have it somewhere right here. I'm hungry too. I'm trying to munch out already, but right now, as you can see, we're out of trades. I think the last time we were below, I think 47. Now we're about to get back at 49. You can see the trades, close position. The video cut off, but the trades for today only was USD CAD, and then the trade for yesterday was GBP USD and USD CAD, the 40 pips, and then obviously the big loss from the video before. And I'll probably go over it now. We're gonna munch out. Peace and love. And I'm probably gonna record a drive talk, maybe, but for sure a workout, which I gotta hit today. Yesterday I hit legs, so today I gotta hit, I believe, biceps and triceps and abs. Peace and love.
But I've gotten it down to a certain minimum. Then I begin to focus on the gratitude, and I begin to think about everything I'm grateful for, and I feel the bowl of gratitude and love, and understanding and happiness and thankfulness. And that is the actual meditation. It's a gratitude meditation. Life, I guarantee you. Matter of fact,
Ay, qué bonito niño, Rambo. No lo dejaste, güey. One more time.
Let me get you guys a big link real quick, for those of you who don't know what it is, and just drop it in the live chat, so that you can come back and you guys can subscribe to it. And like I said, I'm going to start doing guided meditations over there. I have a lot of great meditation practices by me. I'm putting up there. Alright, so let's see. Here we go. I'm on a live podcast. Thing out of your body, if you just remember saying, oh, thank you, out of respect. There's a difference in the depth of how you feel when you express gratitude, right? So when somebody does something for me, I now go into the heart. And when I speak the thank you or the appreciation or whatever other affirmation I give that person, I actually force myself to dig deep into the heart chakra and feel that as I'm saying it, I'm feeling the energy leaving from the heart. I'm expressing true, real gratitude on a high level frequency. That's going to go out to the universe. That's like a boomerang of love that's going to come back at you sometime in the future. You will meet up with that gratitude. You will meet up with that frequency sometime in the future. And it will be a positive karma, a benefit to you. So it's not that we've been doing it wrong in terms of, just saying thank you. It's respect, it's honorable. But there's always levels to the game. There's levels to everything that we do. And so we're talking about becoming ascended masters, right? We're talking about becoming extremely highly conscious as a species on this planet, which means we have to work on perfection every single day. Every day is another opportunity to work on becoming better and better and better, creating a better self than the previous day. This is just another step. I know it's always seeming like, man, there's so much more to do. Well, this is the job of the master. See, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the teacher is ready, the master will appear. You are all three. You're the student, you're the teacher, and you have an opportunity to become the master if you so choose. That's going to take time, effort, energy, and dedication and sacrifice. Some of the sacrifice it's going to take is working on yourself. A lot of people don't like to work on themselves because it's hard work. You see? It's extremely hard work working on yourself. because we've got a lot of programming code, a lot of negative programming code that we need to have to rewrite. We have to rewrite ourselves. We have to reprogram ourselves. Go in and edit the code, hack our own code. And this can be done through conscious thought, action, and verbal communication, like speaking out loud, right? And one of the biggest benefits that we have that we can give someone as a free gift that doesn't cost us any money in the monetary system, the economic system, right, is gratitude. And oftentimes we don't give them the total amount of gratitude that a person actually deserves. I remember I was in Cambodia in, I think it was 2017. I went to Cambodia. What a trip. An amazing trip. About 38 hours to get there. That was the longest trip of my life in terms of traveling around the planet. I was like, man, when am I going to get to this place? Finally get to Cambodia. It's about 110, 120 degrees every single day with 100% humidity every single day. Wow. There's no power grid there. So every individual structure has to have its own power generator. And as soon as you leave your hotel room, the power cuts off because they have to conserve power. So you think you're going to leave your hotel room and come back to a nice cool room after sweltering all day, and, hiking in temples and mountains, and you get back and it's hotter inside than it was outside. You got to wait about an hour to cool off, right? You got to take a cold shower. But what's incredible there, the people there are so incredible, such incredible, humble people. Not humble in a way where they're relinquishing their power, but humble in a way where they're so ready to serve and be grateful for everything that they can do for you. It's pretty incredible to watch. And during this trip, I learned a lot about gratitude as we went to Angkor Wat to go check out that temple complex. I had a great guide, which I'm going to be using this same guide in just a few months. In November, I'm taking about 50 people to Cambodia with me on a private tour. I'm going to be the guide. And they don't talk to outsiders. They don't integrate with outsiders. Not back here. Back here, it's extremely like private. You can go to the restroom and just come straight back. I was like, wow, okay. As I'm walking towards the restroom in this open area where these monks have an actual house that I guess that's what they're living in, I see the children monks cleaning up outside. They're sweeping, they're cleaning, they're collecting garbage, they're cleaning up any debris on the ground, any litter or whatever. And they're happy, they look peaceful, they're working hard. These are young kids too, probably 8, 9, 10 years old. As I'm walking by, I locked eyes with the adult monk. And he saw me and he's like, I'm like, eat? He wants me to come over. And I'm like, this guy just told me I don't interact with anybody. So I looked at my guide and he's like, that's rare, they never do this. So I go over and I'm having a conversation with the monk and he speaks English, great English. He speaks English better than most people in America. And I said to him, thank you, I appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me. Do you mind if I take a photo with kids? And he said, no problem. I took a great photo with kids. And then I said to him, they're cleaning so vigorously out here. I said, how do you get them to work this hard? And I started laughing. And he said, our mission in life, he said, is to express gratitude for everything that we do, including chores, and to do it at the highest possible level. We are to seek perfection in everything, including cleaning up. If it's sweeping the floor, we must seek perfection in sweeping the floor. If it's taking out the trash, we must seek perfection in taking out the trash. We must even seek perfection in putting the trash in the garbage can. Everything must be done to perfection and expressing gratitude the whole time. That's deep. Especially when I think about, just the average kid in America. And you tell them to do chores and it's a fight, it's a battle. They don't do it right, they do it half-assed, right? It's not really done to the best of their ability. They just mostly try to get by. Not all, but some, most kids. You have to remind them all the time, clean up your room, pick this up, do that, pick this up, don't do that. And these kids were excited and happy and honored and expressing gratitude to clean up and pick up trash and sweep up and wash the dishes and take care of their domicile. And I was like, wow, that taught me a lifelong lesson. Literally, that one small interaction that I had with that monk that day and those kids literally changed the trajectory of my life. Because I began to add those same concepts to everything that I do. I actually incorporated it. I adopted that into my own life. To express gratitude for the mundane work that has to be done. To express gratitude for the things that I don't feel like they're doing, things that I feel shouldn't be done to the highest level, like I'll just put this over here and put that over there, whatever. Even if it's just putting a book down on top of my desk, right? Put it in the perfect angle, put it down, lay it down with perfection, and have gratitude, expressing gratitude in the work that I'm doing every single day. Even when it gets hard, when it gets rough, when it gets tough, when the hours are piling up between 16, 17, 18 hours, or like the other day, I had to work in 3 states in one day. I had to work in Miami, then I had to work in New York in the afternoon and film in the studio. Then I had to hop in an Uber and race to the airport to catch a flight and make it all the way to LA, 5 hours, to land there by 8 o'clock to make it to another event that I had to host. And then the next day, waking up in just a few hours and going back to another studio and doing more. I separated myself from that and I saw what I had to go through to be able to enlighten the world. Triceps. And I was happy to be able to do that. It transformed my mind. There's a few things you can do to learn how to express gratitude, right? You can do the gratitude letter. So this technique is pretty interesting. You write a letter expressing your gratitude to someone who has had a positive effect on your life. You can choose to deliver it, or you can keep it for yourself, keep it in your wallet, or keep it in your notes on your phone, or keep it in your notepad on your computer. But I recommend you actually deliver it. You can comment underneath one of their posts, just a random post, and give them a positive comment. You can send them a positive direct message, because we're in the digital age now, obviously, right? Some of these notes that I wrote down was a while back before a lot of the digital age hit. But this is really something that I think everyone should do. It's called giving people their flowers while they're still alive. This is why I formed the first annual Forbidden Conscious Awards, which is coming up in just 2 weeks in Miami, Florida. Still a chance, still time for you to get a ticket. People said, man, why are you doing these award shows? And we don't need enough, people should be doing this without looking for an award and blah, 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 blah. Again, these are people talking that have never done anything for anybody in their life. But the fact of the matter is, no, I'm expressing gratitude. I'm hosting an award show that's not making a profit. It's in the red, about $60,000. And by the time we get done, it looks like it's going to be close to 80, because the ticket sales minus the amount I spent on this is going to put me about $80,000 in the red. But that's okay. That is my donation and me expressing my gratitude, because I have the capability of doing that. See? And I'm going to honor people while they're still alive, and I allow the people of the world to vote and help contribute to allowing us to honor these people based on their vote. It didn't cost them a penny to vote. We got in tens of thousands of votes for people, and now we have the top 3 nominees in each category, and the people have voted again. We now have the winners. We know who the winners are. We can't tell you yet. You have to be at the award show, find out who the winners are, but there are winners. And the nominees are all booked. Their flights are booked. They're all coming in. They're going to be at the award ceremony, and they're going to see us express gratitude just for them doing what they've been focusing on, their passion, to teach and uplift and enlighten. A lot of these people have dedicated their life's work, their finances, time away from their families. They're taking losses. They've lost that. I think I spent $12,000 on trophies. I'm not getting no pieces of plastic. They're getting the real deal, because they deserve it. They deserve the sacrifice. You see? So that's one thing you can do. The gratitude walk. Take a walk in nature and consciously focus on the things around you that you appreciate. It could be the beauty of the landscape. It could be the sounds of the birds chirping. It could be the soil under your feet. It could be the beautiful colors of the plants and the flowers and the trees. Sometimes when I'm doing my walks, my beach meditation walks, there's palm trees where I go, and they're planted right along the path. I just take my time and I grab and I put my hand as I'm going by, and I touch the trees and I thank the trees on my way by during my walk. Be grateful. Show gratitude to nature, because we are nature, right? Some people, we take nature for granted. We literally take it for granted. Take a nature walk and show gratitude. Appreciate what you're looking at. Appreciate what you're able to be engulfed in at that moment in time. Sit in silence and listen to everything going on around you. Hear the animals, hear the birds, hear the tree leaves rustling and whistling inside in the wind. Listen to that. Touch a tree, talk to it, thank it. Thank it for its chemical exchange of carbon monoxide for oxygen. How about that? Tell the tree, hey, thank you. Without you, I wouldn't be able to breathe. I appreciate you. We have to begin to show and express more gratitude. The other thing I have, the gratitude meditation. And by the way, I started a new meditation YouTube account a while back, but now I'm building it up. A lot of people have been subscribing like crazy. I got to put the videos, and they're like, hey, we subscribe. Where's the video? So now I got about 6 videos up there now. I'm going to start doing videos all the time. That YouTube account is called Forbidden Mind, the number 4. Forbidden, Forbidden Mind. Forbidden Mind. That's my other YouTube account. I got 3 YouTube accounts. I got the Forbidden Knowledge YouTube account that you're on now, the Billy Carson official YouTube account, which is just me. No other podcast, nothing. Family, if you leave the hotel, you're dead. When I took the group to Egypt, to Africa, last October, we had 4 armed military guards in front of the tour bus, 4 armed military guards in back of the tour bus in Jeeps. Then we had armed guards on each one of our tour buses. Why do we have to do that? Because the real gangsters ain't in America. They don't even know what gangsters are here. They don't know what thugs are here. You have no clue. You're not even close. You're not even close. Be thankful for what you have. All right. Now, bedtime gratitude. Before you go to sleep, reflect on the positive moments of your day. This is really important. A lot of us go to sleep with the turmoil, the anger, the anguish, the frustration, the toils of the day, negativity on our mind, the thing we just last watched on TV or whatever it is. Before you go to sleep, reflect on the positive moments of the day and express your gratitude for them. Sit back and meditate on them. Take some time. Take some deep breaths, breathing in 5 to 8 seconds in through the nose, and then 5 to 8 seconds out through the mouth, but feeling the wind or the breathing out coming through the heart, going out from the heart. Breathing in and breathing out through the heart. That gets you into brain-heart coherence. And while you're doing that, you're focusing literally on things that were good for the day. And if you can't find anything good in the day, be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you actually have in that moment. And if you can't find anything there, think of something that happened in the past that was good. Don't go to sleep with a dark mind. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the heart. And feel it in the heart chakra, and be grateful and be thankful before you go to sleep. Let go of any negativity. I don't like to go to sleep with a negative mind. I don't like to go to sleep with a dark mind. Release that. Release it. Don't hold on to that. That will give you dis-ease, which turns into disease. Okay? Dis-ease turns into disease. That trauma that you're holding on to is going to make you sick. It's going to age you. It's going to destroy your telomeres faster and give you a horrible death. Release it and be grateful and be thankful before you go to sleep. Okay? And remember, the key is to make gratitude a daily habit. Anything that you want to do takes time to form a habit to do it, right? It's so easy to not do anything. It's so easy to be lazy. It's so easy to be a couch potato. It's so easy to not go to the gym. It's so easy to not be grateful for anything. It's so easy to have a bad attitude. Being dark is easy. Being light takes work, and then it becomes easy because you turn it into a habit. So expressing gratitude on the level I'm trying to teach you tonight is going to take time, effort, energy, and work. It's not going to be an instantaneous thing. For most people, you're going to have to develop repetition over time and develop and work on these things I told you about tonight over time, and gradually, instead of it becoming a hard thing, it becomes part of your daily regimen, and it becomes a habit. Once it becomes a habit, then it's programmed into your DNA, it's programmed into your RNA, and it becomes something, a part of you, a part of your life, a part of your daily mission, and it becomes a very easy thing to do. You won't even have to remember to do it anymore because it's such a habit.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning to anybody watching this. Buenos dias. I'm drinking some coffee. This video was supposed to be done yesterday, but I literally crashed out. But that's what happens when you work out so intense and we do all of this stuff, right? But back to the original point of this video. I was supposed to update the trades that I did take on, I believe, on the day before yesterday and yesterday. So yesterday I only took one trade, which was this one, the USD CAD longs again. And I caught 15 pips. Well, I caught 19 pips, but to be exact, I caught 15 pips. So I like to round it to the nearest 5, and the nearest 0. But I believe I had went over this trade, the USD CAD trade. I mean, this is almost like gonna be in the same video because I haven't done a dry talk. But you probably in the earlier video I was mentioning this trade, right? That I caught 40 pips. And price had created this 15-minute impulse, and price was coming back down to it. And look what happened. Obviously, the second trade after that same day was the GU shorts, right? GU shorts, this one over here. And I think I explained it, but I'll go over it again, right? So you can see, price tested this strong supply, like it was this full ass drop. Price came up and cleared all of it, right? And price did right here what? A bearish, well, not really a bearish engulfing candle, it's just a bearish candle. But price right here, it failed to break highs, right? The price was really bullish, it'll continue breaking highs here. But what did it do? It did a full down mount on, and then it did a bearish engulfing candle right here. Let me use a little stick hand so I can show you better. So this 30-minute bearish engulfing, 15-minute bearish engulfing candle, and then it melted right to previous, and it created to previous the previous zone, and it created new demand. The demand started buying to the zone, and this is where I started seeing the test below the supply. I was like, oh, that looks like a nice double bottom below the supply zone. And this is where I got into shorts about like New York session the 19th. So this was Thursday. But price failed to do this right here. Bearish engulf below this double bottom and a lower high. And I think I had mentioned it. Yeah, price failed to break price shorts, and I needed to wait for price to break structure to the downside, which it didn't. And I got out at -6 pips, which was good because price started consolidating after. And then around right before New York session, right before our London session, like around 8, 9, all of this was Asian session. And then, hello ladies and gentlemen, good morning to anybody watching. Right, and then right at 23, right London session, price started flying. Oh no, pre-London session started flying. London session hit and it started melting back into the zone, and then it did the test and it went back up. So I could have gotten it on buys if I would have just stayed awake, because obviously previous supply becomes new supply again, or break above and we're gonna get new demand. So that was GU. It was a great managed trade, even though it was a loss. It was a small loss. It didn't hit fully stop loss. That was the last trade from the day before yesterday. And yesterday, I was supposed to do the video yesterday, but I'm obviously doing it today. It's still in the morning, but look at this. Remember the 15-minute impulse that price had created? Price tested the previous daily low. We have all of these highs to clear, this high to clear, and price tested it perfectly. Look at that instant reaction. I missed the entry. I literally missed an extra. I literally missed an extra 20 pips. But this is why buy limits are very, very useful right here in trades like this, right? Obviously, the risk would have been way less, and I could have gotten in a bigger position. But I mean, as soon as I saw this, I think I had an alert, but the alert I literally saw it too late because I was at work. But I got in right away, and price instantly flew. I secured 19 pips and let the rest run at break even. And then I believe I closed when price was retracing, and then price went a little bit more, like 20 something pips, and then it fully would have hit a stop loss. But I closed fully because obviously you can't, at least I can't hold on over the weekend. I didn't set that challenge. But yeah, these are the past few trades that I've been taking. Look. And the GU and the USD cat longs, the first ones. And then I believe it was a big L on, on GU. And then we're caught up. So yep, I had to do a little update. Peace and love to anybody watching this.